Hi everybody. I know this is going to be a little bit different video, but I was so very excited and I wanted to share this with you. The company that reached out to me is called Surebeauty, and I'll have all their information in the description box down below. But they reached out and asked me if I would like to try one of their at-home machines. Now, you know I am a skincare junkie, or I am a skincare enthusiast. I am not a licensed medical professional. I am not a licensed esthetician. Anything that I say and do is strictly my own words and my own viewpoint. Now, they asked me to do a review on this after I've had a chance to play with it. So you're asking, what is it? Well, I'm going to tell you, it is their 5-in-1 cavitation and radio frequency machine. And I didn't even know what cavitation was until I started looking it up and started binge watching videos on it. And then of course I just got totally intrigued on it. The RF, I already knew what that is, and that's already in some of your little handheld skin devices, beauty tools and stuff. Some of them have that actually on there. I was interested in it because I don't have anything that's RF at this moment until I got this, but I had heard that it is great for doing in conjunction with microneedling, which I do microneedling and or derma rolling, whatever you want to call it. But what kind of derma rolling is very on the light scale. Microneedling is a little bit more in depth. But do you know what you pay for a treatment if you go get where they do microneedling and radio frequency? It's one machine that does it at the same time. One treatment is like $1,500, and I was just like, oh my goodness. Well, you know what, maybe there's benefits, maybe there's a workaround. So I thought I would give this machine a shot. So I want to introduce her to you, and she is sitting right here, and here she is in all her glory. So she's a little bit on the heavy side. So I'm going to set her back down here, and maybe if I can scoot you back over here a little bit to kind of get it in. Maybe I can get her in and me in at the same time to talk about this little thing. Now I'm dressed in athletic wear because of what I was doing. So there's different things that you can do. So what I'm going to do is I have see if I can even, I don't know, I'm trying to figure out where I'm going to put the video part of it. Maybe if I come back over here, let's see, I may have to cover it up a little bit, but and I'll bring it here in front of me, the pieces, when I talk about them. So I've done 2 treatments, and I did the abdomen, and then I did my face. So let's go into the face on it. Now I've already done a part of it where I was hooking all of this up and stuff. So let me kind of go through you with the stuff. For the face, there is 2 of these RF devices, and the 4-prong is for the face. And I love that because the way that it's shaped right here, you can get it in your jawline. It just kind of fits right there to go up into that. Now, radio frequency is for skin tightening. So in the video, you'll see, I don't know if you'll show the whole thing and everything, but I did it for I think a total of 30 minutes. I did this on the face for 10 minutes. And then the smaller one, which only has 3 probes on it right here, is for the eye area. And just right above it, right along there. And then afterwards, that was for another 10 minutes. And then afterwards, this little handy thing is a suction, it's called a vacuum, and RF. You could actually, if you're wanting to, if you've got some fat on your face that you're wanting to work on, you could use this. I don't really have any fat on my face, so that's enough said about that. So, but anytime you're working with that, you have to have a conductive gel. And so for the face, I bought their product, which is, and I don't know if I mentioned this, but they sent this to me. I did not pay for it, but they gladly gifted it to me so that I could try it out and do a review if I liked it. So this, I went back and I bought this. This is their Royal Facial Gel. It's got all kinds of good stuff in it, and I really thought it's great for the face. Now, conductive gel, you can also get aloe vera gel, which plain aloe vera gel is what I used on the abdomen. But you'll see that on the face, you know, I just gently, you know, did it along here and then up here, you know, just for the eye area. And this, it says you can use it every 3 days, okay? You don't want to do it too many times, but every 3 days is okay. So on the abdomen part, I want to show you, this is what's called the cavitation device. It's very heavy, but what this little sucker is it breaks up the fat cells that are deep in the dermis of your skin. And then as they burst, you have to, your job to help get rid of them is to get them into the lymphatic system, is what it says. It says it goes out to the lymphatic system. And one of the main things that you do for that is you drink a ton of water. You should drink 2 liters of water after you do a treatment. There's other things that you must do to help with this, getting the fat off of there, and fat loss as it's called, and that is diet, a balanced, good diet, and exercise. Ladies, do you know the power of exercise and a good balanced diet? You should, because it made right. And because I tell you what, I'm living testament. I just got my my cholesterol checked again in this past November when I went. I was so excited because it was my total cholesterol was 126. My total cholesterol now, 6 months later, is 117. Yes, total cholesterol 117. But it's about diet and exercise. And the cholesterol medicine has a little bit of help, I think, with it too. But fiber is another thing that you need in your diet when you're trying to bust up the fat. Fiber, it helps move it through that lymphatic system. Dry brushing is another thing that you can do. Massage is another thing that you can do after you do these treatments. You can only do these treatments every 3 days, like I told you. So let me get back on the abdomen. I did this cavitation, here, cavitation for 10 minutes. Then I did the vacuum with the RF for another 10 minutes over the same area. Now, I'll try and leave it in here in the little video part, but I had the this controls the vacuum pressure up here. The modes are all down here, and then the energy on here too. I had accidentally turned up the vacuum all the way as far as it would go, and it almost gave me hickey on my stomach. It was like, ow, ow, let go. So I had to turn it down quite a bit. But at that point, I was able, because it was more comfortable, I was able to turn the energy up a little bit and increase the mode of the suction on there. So, but that is what this little device does. Now, I will back up. I cleaned everything with alcohol before I did. You always want to stay very, very clean. So I washed my hands and I cleaned everything with alcohol before I even touched them. So, and then that was for 10 minutes and then 10 minutes. And then the last 10 minutes was the body radio frequency device that I did in the same area on the abdomen. So with this, I used this conductive jelly here that I had that I was telling you I had done on the face. So so it was quite comfortable. You do have to, I had to keep applying it about every 5 minutes. I would pause the machine and apply more. One thing I found out that would be a good idea is to have a pump dispenser of whatever conductive gel that you're using. It would be just a little quicker and a little easier, so you don't have to stop as long. Some people like to put it in a bowl with a spatula and put it on your face. That is another good idea as well. But yeah, I mean, it's, you know, it was a little time demanding because I had to stand up to do the abdomen, and I did it for, you know, a total of 30 minutes. So I kept a wet washcloth near me at all times so that I could wipe the gels off of my hands. So I can't wait to do you know, maybe about 3 weeks of this with the treatments, and then see. What I did at the very beginning, I took my measurements on my abdomen, and I did them in 3 different places. And I'll show you here really quick as I stand up. I have this right here. Can you see this? So this is little fat pockets almost, you know. So and I wrote it down, number 1. I did number 1 right across here. And then number 2 was right here at the small of my waist is the second measurement. And then I went down across the belly button, and then I went down a little bit lower. I have that C-section shelf after two C-sections. And you know what? If I'd known years ago what that was going to do, I would have had a tummy tuck long time ago. But at almost 65, I'm not worried with it right now. But I am about 5 pounds heavier than I want to be. So, but I am back to doing, taking a lot of walks and doing some more exercises. So I'm getting back in there because you know I had the problem with the hip and everything. So that is coming up almost on the year. So I am doing good, but it just takes a long time for your body to heal after surgery. So I'm trying not to overdo it as well too. But I thought when they sent me this chance to try this out, I jumped at it, and I thought, well, you know what? I'll test it out. I'll do a video for you, and then I'll come back in a few weeks, and I'll tell you what kind of progress I've made with it. So there's one more thing that I want to share with you. So, oh, and it's right over here. So let me get it really quick. I got this off their website, and it's called, and other companies make it, but this is Hot Cream. It's an anti-cellulite, skin toning and slimming gel, deep muscle relaxation. And it's one that you put on your body after you've worked hard or had a hard workout, or you know, whatever, you just need to kind of relax and calm myself down a little bit. But it says you can put this on for like 20 minutes and then wipe it off. But it kind of, I guess, I'm assuming that it just heats the skin up, because what it also said that you could do is and I have one of these, is I have a waist cincher. So it says that you can put a slimming type belt or a sauna type belt that holds the heat in over the area that you do it in. So I have this. So what I'm going to do is, after I do this and heat it up, I'm going to do this for a little bit. And depending on how hot it is, I may even start wearing this more during the day to help with that. So, and of course doing the massage and the dry brushing as well too. So now you can also do other parts of your body. You can do, if you've got like on your thighs, your hips, your legs, your arms. I don't have a problem with those. I do think that I will try the radio frequency skin tightening. I think I'll start doing some treatments on my leg, maybe in the evening when I'm sitting there watching TV or something, where I'm not having to stand up. Because this was, I had to do the abdomen, I was standing straight up and everything and trying to film it, and it's just like, huh. You know, maybe laying down, I don't know, but you're having to hold your head up and everything. So it was easy to do. I watched a lot of videos to kind of understand it. So I wanted to get a good understanding of it before I even attempted to do it. So, but I want to thank Surebeauty for sending this little toy to me to play with. And I'm excited to see if it's going to give me some results, and if it does or doesn't, I will come on here and share with you and update you. So like I said, all their information is down below in the description box. If they've given me a code, I will put that down there as well too. Now they make this is like one of their smallest things that they make. They make ones for actual spa offices that go up to, I think, I saw one that was like $6,000, you know, but they're not for little home devices. This is an at-home device. So I think this is regularly $4.99, but it's $3.99 right now. So yeah, so I can't wait to go on this journey and see where it takes me. So I'm gonna get out of here, ladies. Remember what I tell you. I tell you every single day to get up and show up because you're worth it. So until I see you in my next video, have a very safe and a very blessed day. Bye. And don't forget to subscribe.